In September 2015, the United Nations made history when 193 member states unanimously adopted 17 Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, that serve as the centerpiece of its post-2015 development agenda. The goals are: no poverty, end poverty in all its forms everywhere; zero hunger, end hunger, achieve food security and improve nutrition, and promote sustainable agriculture; good health and well-being, ensure healthy lives and promote well-being for all at all ages; quality education, ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all; gender equality, achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls; clean water and sanitation, ensure availability and sustainable management of water and sanitation for all; affordable and clean energy, ensure access to affordable, reliable, sustainable and modern energy for all; decent work and economic growth, promote sustained, inclusive and sustainable economic growth, full and productive employment and decent work for all; industry, innovation and infrastructure, build resilient infrastructure, promote inclusive and sustainable industrialization and foster innovation; reduced inequalities, reduce income inequality within and among countries; sustainable cities and communities, make cities and human settlements inclusive, safe, resilient and sustainable; responsible consumption and production, ensure sustainable consumption and production patterns; climate action, take urgent action to combat climate change and its impacts by regulating emissions and promoting developments in renewable energy; life below water, conserve and sustainably use the oceans, seas and marine resources for sustainable development; life on land, protect, restore and promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystems, sustainably manage forests, combat desertification, and halt and reverse land degradation and halt biodiversity loss; peace, justice and strong institutions, promote peaceful and inclusive societies for sustainable development, provide access to justice for all, and build effective, accountable, and inclusive institutions at all levels. Partnerships for the goals. Strengthen the means of implementation and revitalize the global partnership for sustainable development. The SDGs are in direct alignment with the African Union's Agenda 2063. The Sustainable Development Goals Center for Africa, SDGC/A, was established in September 2015 by resolution of the SDSN Leadership Council as one of the commitments to support Africa's accelerated progress in sustainable development and the full achievement of the SDGs. The government of the Republic of Rwanda graciously offered to host the center in capital Kigali. The center was opened in July 2016. Our vision is for all African countries to have achieved their national and subnational targets related to the Sustainable Development Goals by 2030. Our values are aligned with the United Nations post-2015 development agenda. They are: multi-stakeholder partnerships between governments, civil society, business, and academic institutions; mutually beneficial networks of people, institutions, and ideas that build on strengths; transparency and accountability in decision-making, investments, and promises; social inclusion at all levels of society, ensuring that no one is left behind; environmental stewardship and the responsible management of natural resources; innovation, research, and capacity building. To achieve our vision, we focus on research and policy advice to support governments, civil society, businesses, and academic institutions; inter-country investments and projects related to infrastructure, information systems, and financial mechanisms; building platforms to facilitate the meaningful engagement of academics, citizens, and communities with the scientific and policy work of the SDGs; education and capacity building to strengthen universities and research institutions; increasing the distribution of technology, innovation, and outreach; Partnering with like-minded institutions is a cornerstone of our work. Together, we can build on past successes to reach new heights. Learn more about SDGC/A by visiting www.sdgcafrica.org. Stay connected through Twitter @SDGC Africa and Facebook through our page, the Sustainable Development Goals Center for Africa.